Today, I'm talking about the GoPro Hero 12 Black and what you can expect when you unbox it. I'm gonna strap it to an FPV drone and fly it around at 100 miles an hour. But first, let's take a look at what you can expect when you open the box. Alright, envelope. The signature GoPro envelope. Let's break into this. Alright, I guess we're just gonna destroy the box. Oh, it's updated. Subscribe. Do this, then do this, and then do this, and you're good to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look, stickers. I like stickers. So if you're like me in this FPV realm, I do fly in the cold. Sometimes it's quite cold, chasing ice racers and stuff like that. These Enduro batteries are helpful. Charge the Enduro battery 100% before each use and then keep it close to your body. Or use the Ethics battery bag. Thanks, Mr. Steele. These Enduro batteries are nice. I like these. Look what we got. Another GoPro cable. A sticky mount. Enduro battery. GoPro universal slide clip. And a screw for it. And of course, the GoPro. Oh. Take out your phone. Oh, but first, you're gonna want to pop that open. And you'll want an SD card. Just throw a 64 in there. And I'm gonna use this one. It says update to the newest version of the app, but I just downloaded the newest version of the app. Alright, if you're like me and have a little bit of an older phone, you don't replace your phone as much as you replace your cameras for your drones. I just don't keep my phone up to date, and apparently the highest my phone will run is an Android 9. That only covered up to the 11s. You cannot use Android 9 with GoPro Quik 12. You have to have 10 or newer, or iOS 15 or newer on the Apple products. So I've got an iPad here that I use in the house, little mini guy. It has 16 on it. It'll run just fine. Turn our GoPro back on here. You have to have Quik to get your GoPro set up. It has to be done. At least as far as I have found. So we're gonna agree. I don't need voice control. Install Hero 12 Black. Turn my camera on. My camera is on. Connect. We'll name it. I'll do this later. I don't like to auto upload my footage. To pick and choose and edit it on my own. Make sure your battery is at more than 20%. You don't want it cutting off in the middle of the update. Bad luck, this one's for you. Well, while it's updating, I can kind of talk about the camera and stuff. This one has these little blue speckles all over the case. It's kind of neat. So it will record in 5.3K, 60 frames per second. Some of the biggest things I noticed are that, like, in 4K you can shoot at 120, and then at 2K you can shoot up to 240 frames per second. So that means just super smooth, slow motion. If you run 240 back at 30 frames per second, it looks fantastic. Oh, beep, beep, beep. Look at that, update complete. The camera is also ultra durable, waterproof. It's got a super hard case. These cameras go through hell. The screens get a little fragile, but as any LCD screen is going to be fragile, so you hit it might crack. Or they have equipped the camera with a hydrophobic lens, so it will shed water, which is really nice when you're out flying behind ice racers. They're kicking up all sorts of snow and water at you, and it just hits the lens. It just looks so cool. It has some of the best video stabilization out there. Hypersmooth 6, some new horizon lock stuff within the camera, full 360, which is new to this camera. I do not believe that the 10 or the 11 had the full 360 view, so horizon lock is nice in that aspect. If you're into using horizon lock, it's your game. Just like the 11, it has that 8:7 aspect ratio, so you get that full frame. You can choose if you want to do 16:9 or 9:16 or even a 4:3. So kind of nice features to the camera. The 10-bit color is outstanding. And then you have the new time code sync. So if you have multiple 12s, you can sync them all together so they have the same time code. It makes it a little easier to sync in post-production. One of my favorite features is if you are a vlogger and you use this camera for vlogging, you can take your AirPods or any Bluetooth headset that has a mic capable on it, and you can connect to the camera to use it as your vlog mic. Nice feature. If you like to take photos with it, it takes 27 megapixel photos. It also takes 24.7 megapixel stills from the video. Dual screens, obviously that front screen really makes it nice, especially if you're vlogging, you get that nice screen in front of you. You can kind of see how you're framed up, get the right shot. I do like the hindsight. If you wanted to use this as a body camera, you can use a hindsight, push of a button. You have 30 seconds before recorded. Wouldn't necessarily be a terrible thing to have. You're out in the field and you never know what you're doing, so, or who comes up and talks to you that you want to record. I'm very interested to see how this holds up as far as heat and everything goes. I've had an enormous amount of anguish with my 10 overheating, more as like just an everyday use camera. If I put it on a drone and I'm flying it, the 10 really holds up. Everyday recording doesn't really work that well for that if you're out in summer heat. So I'm interested to see how the 12 holds up to that. If you're an FPV pilot like me, it is the same physical size as the 9, the 10, and the 11. So if you have prints upon prints upon prints for all your drones, this one's just gonna fit and slide right in. No need to redesign any new 3D prints to hold your camera. Just slide and go. It's the same weight. I've got the GP2 processor. You can go to GoPro's website and check out all the stats. I'll list a link below. If I've missed anything, go check it out. What's that ugly mug look like? Yeah. I do like that image. Even on the front camera of this thing, this looks good. Well, it's here. See, what do you look like? So we've talked about the specs. Let's get a 3D print around this thing. Then let's throw an ND filter on it. Clamp it to a drone. And get some awesome footage. Let's go check it out.
All right, it's a little windier than I'd like today. That's okay. The first test I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be running the camera at 4K, 60 frames per second with wide with the 8:7 aspect ratio with stabilization turned off. This will allow me to do whatever I want in post. It's using the full image sensor. If I wanna run real steady, if I wanna run it at 16:9 just for your regular YouTube video, I can. If I wanna run it at 9:16 for any social media, I can do that. Stabilization can happen after. And it looks crisp and clean, the full image sensor. Let's throw it up, see what it looks like. test I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run it at 5K or 5.3K, 60 frames per second in 16:9. That way it's already cropped. I'm gonna turn stabilization on all the way. I'm also going to run it in super view so that you get the nice wide scoopiness. This should look a little different. It's not gonna be as adjustable in post, but if this is the shot I want, I can just know that and take it. I won't be able to use it for social media, stuff like that, unless I'm gonna do some other fancy editing where I put the stick cams and the DVR and the top and everything like that. So let's see what that looks like. Woo, 5K!
Yo, get the speaker box loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound. Hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.
That was a very successful test. Showed me everything I need to know about the GoPro 12 when I'm gonna put it on my FPV drones, fly it around, whether it's for freestyle, chasing cars, or just plain getting some cinematic footage. Take this time now, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think about the GoPro 12, and thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.